Thanks for stopping in Mima's place today. So glad you came by. Well, today I have two projects for you. This one we're not going to do on camera, but I'm going to show you the end result, which is what I featured in last year's craft show. Now, I brought them back because they were a great seller. I still need to finish that because I'm going to put a little gingerbread man there. And then when you buy these at Hobby Lobby, which is where I bought them, they only come with this right here, and then they come with their own type of decorations. But I changed it up. I added these eyes on both of them. I added this. You notice that this one has a little one, different one than this one. I added the blush here, and then I painted the white dots, along with I painted this as well. And the same thing over here, I painted it on this side. And then these have milk chocolate in them, the milk chocolate mix with the two candy canes. And that's how these are going to be sold. I've got to finish that with the little gingerbread man. But what I'm also adding in addition to that are these. Now this is a milk chocolate box. It has, as you can see, the candy cane, these little guys. It has the milk chocolate, and there's also going to be some marshmallows in here, which I haven't included just yet. Now I was experimenting with this because I didn't know if I wanted to put a ribbon up here like this, but I went with a bow, so I've got to think of something else I'm going to do right here. This came from my scan and cut. It was a SVG file that I used, and with this as well. And actually the milk carton boxes, which is what this is, isn't a new thing. There are many of them online, and I just kind of altered it to fit my style. However, I don't know who initially came up with this because there are so many videos on it, and I don't know who came up with it at first. But either way, we're going to make one today. Now, if you see, I did this one too. And I put the magnet right here, thinking that I wanted to use that. But you know what? It doesn't stick as well as I thought it would. So we're going to take an alternative for the one that we're going to make together. And hopefully we'll learn as we go. Now, all right, we'll move it on. Well, I had a slight interruption and this got delayed until the evening. So now I'm filming in the evening with the template. Anyway, I just want to let you know on this template that when I fold this up to form the carton, the milk carton, this little one right here, I have to the back because I think it would be better if it's in the back. So I just wanted to let you know. Excuse me, I think I did that wrong. Did I do that wrong? Let me see. Wait a minute. I'm going to put it together like this. Yeah, that's right. It's in the back. It's in the back. So, right, and I had it this way, but I want you to make sure that when you do this, that this lever is on this side. Because on this one, you're going to be putting the window. So we have these right here. I've already have these cut out, and again, I'll have the measurements up there or up there. I'm not sure which one I'll have it. Or it might be right in the middle, up there. So, we'll see. Or below. But, so you'll have the measurements to each one of these. And if you want to write them down, let me see. I think I have them right here. Let's see. Yeah, you'll be cutting out of pattern paper or whichever cardstock you want to use for the covering. If it's a colored cardstock, there'll be 2 of these. This is for front and back, these 2. And they are 3 1/8 by 4 5/8. So that's these 2 panels. And then we have the side panels, which are these right here. And I'm short ones. Oh, no, I'm not short one. These, there are 2 of these, and this is 1 7/16 by 4 5/8. Now, if you don't want to count the 16th, let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Hold on just a second. So on my cutter, on this one that I use, it's a small one. I'm going to take it up to the camera. You'll see, I'm going to just use between 3 and 4 to give you an idea. So this one, this first line, this is a 16th. If you go to the next one, that's an 1/8, and then it becomes a 4th, and then it becomes the 16th. So the way you do this is that you count 7 of these, because this is 7/16. So you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that would give you your 7/16. Now the measurement is 1 and 7/16. So I count from this 1, and then I count 7 up on those single lines, and that's 16. Now, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. You can move up to the next one, and that'll give you like the 1/4, etc. So just so you know, just as an FYI. All right, so that's these 2 panels, and then we have these 2 up here, and these are the 2 of these. This is 3 1/8 by 7/8, and then we just have the bottom one, which is this one right here. We don't do this one. And this one is 1 6/16 by 3 1/8. So that gives you your measurements. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue these panels on here. Well, first of all, I'm only going to glue one panel, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. And I hope this video isn't going to be too long, because I notice if they're shorter, I can upload them faster. Now, I'm not a tech person, and maybe you all already know that, or maybe that's a well-known fact in the tech field, but I'm not a tech person, so it's all new to me. And I use this little guy. Now, the reason I do it this way is because my Sizzix cutter is only 6 inches. I don't have a huge one. I mean, excuse me, not cutter. It's the die cut machine. So I can't, if I try to put it in like this, it's not going to fit, because this actually is over 7 inches, because the pattern is actually, I'm sorry for moving the camera. It's 7 3/4 by 10. So this is 7 3/4, and this is 10. But so anyway, what I have to do is I have to fold this up and fold this up, and then I put the die right here. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be right back. So I'm back now, and I want to show you something. When I have to put it through the cutting machine like that, I actually didn't fold this one up, so it cut it a little, but no one's going to see that because it's going to go inside. It makes this indentation right here from the die. You can see that. Because if I fold it up, it'll cut it. So what I have to do is the die has to be on top, and then I fold it over for it to go through. So that's how I do this, just in case you're wondering. If you have a die cut machine that's 6 inches like mine. All right, so let's go ahead and glue the next one. And I'm not going to make you watch me go through gluing all these pieces, because you all know how to glue. We all learned to do that in grammar school. So anyway, I'm not going to make you watch me do this whole thing. So with the magic of technology, and it's done. Okay, there you have it. All that is sealed. And now what we're going to do is, excuse me for my voice, it's getting kind of hoarse. It is late in the evening, so it does get kind of hoarse. I'm looking for my acetate. I just brought it over here, and Lord knows where it went to. Let me go get another one, because I don't know what I did with the one I just cut and brought over. Oh, y'all, it was right in front of me, and because it's see-through, I didn't see it. It was right here all the time on the desk. So let's turn this over, and we're going to put it right here. Now, normally with acetate, you do have a little problem with it, the glue showing on it, but in this case, since it's going to be inside, it's not going to show unless you take the box all apart to look inside, which most kids, whoever receives it, really won't be doing that. They're just going to want to know what's inside, and that's all they're going to go for. Of course, this can be for an adult too. Okay, so there you go. I got some. So let's go ahead and move on. Now we're going to put it together. So let's go ahead and put, every time I make a move, the camera moves. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue along here. I'm going to try to be still so the camera doesn't move. I ordered 2 different tripod stands to help me for the setup that I have, but I just didn't like either one of them. And the one that I have now reaches a lot further. Those are shorter. They said they were long, but they weren't long. They really weren't. So they were shorter than what I have. Oh, I didn't like that at all. I'm going to clean that window a little bit because I don't want that stuff on there. I've got a little bit of glue on my finger, so it's coming up on there, so I've got to clean that. But anyway, let's move on. We're going to go ahead and seal the bottom. And this is how I'm doing it. Just putting the glue right here. Bringing this one over. This is the one where I kind of tore it right there. I don't know if you can see it, just a little bit. And then I'll bring this one over right here. I should use my other glue gun. I picked this one up because it was just handy right there. But my other one works better. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get our bone folder. And we're going to smash it down inside here. Here's my bone folder. Not sure why this thing is moving so much today. And there we go. Now I just want to tell you something that I didn't share before, and that's these lines right here. I actually made these indentation lines myself when I first made the template. So I show you that in the instructions as well for those who are interested. And that's basically how this one goes. Now comes this one. Now I have to put this on by the glue gun, so bear with me just a moment. I'm going to go over to the other table and use my glue gun and put that on there. Now what you want to do, I want to be careful with that. Since it closes like this, you want to make sure that when you put your bow, whatever type of decor you're going to put up here, that it doesn't end up hitting the crease, because otherwise it'll get bent. So you see how that's going to be, that the little ends are going to just be right below it. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I glued this bow on there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is put like this little one right here. Now remember, this is from my scan and cut. It was an SVG file that I found online. And if you need the link, I'm going to try to link it below, but probably it won't be the short version, so it may be really kind of long. But she gives free SVGs away. She does charge for some, but this one is a free one. So if anyone who wants to get that one, I use a lot of SVGs because it's less expensive than buying the dies. You know, dies are getting very expensive. I know everyone has to make a profit, and I certainly have a die that I want to have created. But you know, you have to stay within budget, and you have to make it worth your while. So there are certain things that you need to do to cause that to happen. Anyway, all that to say that this is an SVG. And so I just cut 3 of them out, the black one, and then the pink, and then obviously the silver metallic. And then I changed over my glue gun because this is a lot easier. I was getting tired of that other one. This is just a whole lot easier. And I think I might put it over here instead this time. I don't know if I put it on that side. Actually, I put it on that side the last time. So, and then we have our little cup here. Again, these are all from the SVG file. And then we have some tiny little gingerbread. And we have some bigger ones too. I'm trying to get them here. think I might put this bigger gingerbread over here. I think it'd be kind of cute just to put him right there. Isn't that cute? And then we have some gumdrops as well. But I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to put this little tiny, tiny gingerbread on here. He is a really tiny one. And that's actually from the SVG file, too, as well. You get a lot from them. Oh, I'm going to put him right up here. Isn't that darling? He's so little. And then I thought about some gumdrops, candy canes, and some, where's those other files that I have? This little one, too. I think I want to put one of these on here. Put this right down here. Maybe put some gumdrops. Make it just a little bit more colorful. I think I might put the gumdrops up here. How about we do that instead? I think that would be good. I don't know about y'all, but I love gumdrops. they're like a gummy bear. But they're in this style. This shape, I should say. But I love them. They're yummy. Okay, and I think what I'm going to want to do, no, I'm going to put that, let me use this other one there. I have different colors. Whoa, I started to squeeze that glue, not realizing I didn't even have it ready for me. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Should I put a candy cane there? What do you think? Oh, I wasn't wearing my microphone, and so I had to do the voiceover. It was laying right there, and I had to do the voiceover. But oh well. Sometimes it happens when you film at night. All right, so I'm going to add one more thing onto here. We're going to add a little candy cane right here. Okay. And then, remember I spoke to you about doing something different, and let me tell you what I came up with. Well, y'all, I can't even show you what my idea was because, well, let me tell you what it is, because it uses the magnets, the tiny little centimeter magnets that I have, but they're outside in my other room, and it's dark here, and I back up to a farm, a tiny little farm, and there's a few critters that like to come out late at night, and I do not want to be out there and us critters meet accidentally. I'm talking skunks, raccoons. No, thank you. I'll wait till morning. And so what I was going to show you was that I was going to glue one of those little magnets right here, and then I was going to cover it with a little, it's not one of these. I was going to say it's going to be a, oh no, here they are. It's going to be one of these. And so what I'm going to do is to glue this, not this color. It's going to be silver. Gee whiz, this table moves so much. I'm trying to pick up this, so this slit, and it's going to go right here, and the magnet's going to be under it on both sides. So it'll automatically just snap right together. And that's really what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, the other way wasn't the best way that I used the previous magnets. But anyway, this is what this one looks like. So I hope you like this. This is this one, and then we have the other ones, the reindeers, which I won't be going through that because there's a tutorial already out there, I believe, for that one from last year. Anyway, thank you all for stopping in today. I hope you stop in again. I have a few more projects upcoming. And until the next one, love you all. Jesus loves you. I love you. And you have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.